Hey, this is Malachi. The earth is a circuit board. Now, it's not only a digital circuit board, as we have today, but it's an organic circuit board. Ebb and tide of the sea, the flowing, the wind, the aspects of the gold veins within the earth and the silver and all the minerals that are part of the ground. Even the intertwining of root systems is an organic circuitry. It keeps things in somewhat of a perpetual motion. You could say the circle of life. Things die, they decay, they bring life, and it grows, and so on and so forth. But I'm talking more about on a man's mindset of circuitry, and how Lucifer has tried in a few different times to keep God out, to block him out, or to even not necessarily become God, because he did become God to many while he rested, but he wants to become God to everybody. Kind of create a dome to keep God out, so to speak. But that can only happen with a combination of an organic circuitry and a digital circuitry. Now, we have, in the past 120 years, have gone from, steam engine locomotives to cars, to jet airplanes, to, space station and all this kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into the whole moon thing, but we've taken technology to the extremes. And technology has gotten to a point to where, and this is the key, in my opinion, not the aspect of merging with machines, is where some people like to say. The Musk guys and all these guys, they're either lying, or they're saying things to deceive people, or they're just fools, and they're just pawns to the bigger fish that are kind of circling the bowl, so to speak. But in reality, what they're trying to do now is get to the point of technology to where they can utilize organic technology as a supercomputer. See, water has memory. And water water and blood have always played a big role in the Bible. Huge, huge role. Genesis 1:2, water. Cover the face of the deep, water. Then you have the flood, water. Then you have, you have Joseph thrown into a dry well. Then from that dry well, of course, then he was able to give his family water and food and nutrients that they needed. But then you have Moses to be drawn from the water. You have him coming out, going out, meeting his future wife at the well. You have him coming back and turn the water to blood, which was a representation of Christ being sacrificed through blood, being the ultimate water of life. You have parting the Red Sea. You have bitter water turned sweet. You have him breaking the rock for water for the Israelites. That was one of the reasons why Moses wasn't able to see the Promised Land. John the Baptist. You have Christ being baptized. Why he says you must be baptized in order to enter the kingdom of heaven. His first miracle, turning the water into wine, representation of from stage of water going into blood. So all this technology is trying to go towards one thing, amongst a lot of other things that are always secondary to keep. It's like a magician. It's like when you're doing this over here, it's really doing this over here. So where technology wants to go to, and they're getting there, they might almost already be there, is to be able to utilize a drop of water and captivate all that memory within that water. So instead of having a CPU or having something that needs to run on electricity, so to speak, it'll be just a drop of water. That's it. And that drop of water, or that water to be run through a system that will capture everything that's needed. There'll be no more motherboards in a computer. It'll just be like a glass of water. That's where they're wanting to go. Because Satan is going to... There's a mark that happens, yes. But it's also a deception of drinking his water of life. It's like the water of youth. Christ is the river of life. But Satan wants to take that aspect too. So that's where everything is going. And that's where technology is going. Oh, another thing too. It's very important. That's why I believe that this is where technology is going and why Earth is a circuit board. Because during the millennium, there'll be no water on the Earth. You might want to go read that because it states that that will be the fact. So Earth is a circuit board. And if you think Earth is flat, it even kind of gives the concept of Earth being a circuit board even more so. And Lucifer's ultimate goal, and when he's cast out of heaven by Michael, he's not here yet. Don't let anybody say that he's here because he's not. He will come back and he will look like Jesus. And he will make sure he has a grand entrance. That's why all these alien things and all these TV shows and these people who spend millions and billions of dollars on these movies, they're all playing into the deception. They all work for Lucifer. So I've been in the music industry too many years. A buddy of mine, actually, I was talking to him. He was on Enigma Records. And we had this conversation where we were going to see a friend of ours band, Alice in Chains. And he played they were playing at the Paramount, and he was saying, yeah, I remember I played the Paramount here, and we opened up for Stryper, or Stryper opened up for them, or one of the two, I can't remember. They were both on the same label. And I said, yeah, I always found it interesting that Stryper was signed to Enigma Records when their main logo was a pyramid. And all seeing eye and all this crap. Still Stryper today still has a pyramid within their name. They try to say it's a Trinity, but it's a bunch of crap. It's a pyramid. They're sold out. Maybe willingly or unwillingly, I don't know. But anyways, here's the thing, is that the deception is coming. This earth is a circuit board. And Satan's going to try to utilize his power and his understanding of water and the memory of water to create a dome to keep God out. I know it's Starbucks. Hardcore satanic freaking company, but this isn't my glass. I would never buy anything Starbucks. I used to have a coffee company. I'm not really big friends of theirs. Anyways, it's Malachi signing out. Church First Estate. Hug your kids. Call your parents. Go see a neighbor. Repent and be baptized.